back to the channel. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, y'all, listen now. How y'all feeling? We're in this Scorpio full moon energy. I know Hercules is feeling it. Okay. All right. We're going to tap in, get some messages, and if you would like a $20 mini read or 2 questions for $10, just send your payment over Cash App, PayPal, everything that is in the description box, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading, just let me know. A Reiki session, just send me an email over there. All right. Beloved ancestor spirit guides, to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please block and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, to the Most High God. Okay, soul family. Y'all, somebody's trying to get out of this spiritual chokehold that they put themselves in, okay? This spiritual warfare that they waged over you, baby, listen, they can't get out of this this chokehold your spirit team got them in. Okay. All right, let's tap in. Let's see what's going on here. Spirit saying they should have left well enough alone, but they didn't want to listen. Okay. Thunderstorms. Okay, they in a storm for what they was doing here. All right, beloved, give me some messages here about this spiritual chokehold they in. Door to spirit. Y'all can't make it up. Caring connection in reverse. They didn't care. Thanking woman in reverse. Okay. Now she ain't resting. Okay, tell me what's going on here. This spiritual chokehold somebody's in. Yeah, crown chakra. Look, you got Archangel Uriel with you. Okay. Dropping you some knowledge about a contract that is already yours that's coming in. Okay. And you're not going to be all tied up. This is actually your freedom from this situation here. Yeah. Oh, child. Yeah. Because you made a clear decision. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the door to spirit. Y'all, if y'all notice too, y'all see all these spirits coming in with this dove here. Okay, I just want y'all to pay attention. That is a lot of spiritual protection that you got back in you. Okay, tell me here about door to spirit, abundance. Yeah, because you made the decision to just keep moving forward and to go with the changes. And they said that's all we needed. Okay, now they got them. Okay, now they're under harsh judgment. We could be talking about friends. Mm-hmm. Tell me here about this caring connection in reverse. Yeah, forgiveness. You showed somebody forgiveness and just moved on and you didn't battle with them, okay? And it's like at this point, this could be a woman that was your friend at the. Now somebody's feeling guilty because of what was going on here. She was attacking somebody's character, okay? Divine Feminine, maybe attacking you like as a mother or what you do for work or your household, something here. Now she's feeling guilty and she's in fear because this is actually what's going on and she's very envious about what's going on in her household, okay? Tell me here about somebody can't rest. Yeah, because somebody wanted to blame you for something, and this had nothing to do with you. This was somebody else's character, and you started persevering and getting away from a situation. Yeah, staying disciplined, and now somebody's worried about this. Tell me about the crown chakra and getting messages. Yeah, you didn't let your pride and ego get in the way because somebody could have been calling you a failure. Like literally, somebody was calling you a failure here, and at whoever you are, whatever you was doing here, and you knew better. Tell me about this contract. Somebody here could have been trying to affect your health so you couldn't get some kind of contract, and you just stayed honest with yourself, okay? Somebody could have said that you're mentally unstable to get a contract as well. You stepped right into your purpose, okay? And yeah, that creative inner child, you really started working on yourself. And there was something that your inner child needed you to push and keep doing, right? And you did that. But this friend here, something about this jealous friend that really had no love for you, okay? But you stayed balanced and now somebody's sitting in regret. Tell me about all tied up in reverse. Yeah, you accepted something. You was like, I ain't mad at you. That's just who you are, okay? It's fine, whatever. Tell me about this decision that you made to end things. Because this person could have been laughing. They thought something was just so funny. And they was over there and just picking, always picking with you. And Spirit's like, just stay focused. You're going to be okay. Trust the universe. Show gratitude. Because this person was a teacher. They was a lesson. They taught you something. Because if you got friends like this, you don't need no enemies, is what Spirit's saying, okay? Ooh, that got me cold chills. Listen now, child. Ooh. Somebody was very strategic here. They could have linked up with your family and was telling your family this and telling your family that and linked up and try to turn your kids against you. Look, and there's a bird that just landed here excuse me, with a stick in his mouth. Y'all know what that bird is doing, right? He's building a nest. And Spirit told you to stay focused on your home, your nest, okay? Yeah. And just keep working, doing what you're supposed to do. Okay. All right, what was this person doing behind the scenes, Spirit? This Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Causing illusions about your happiness and about your work. Okay? And about you being an activist here. And now somebody's heartbroken. Okay? Because they can't recover. Ooh, child. Tell me about this forgiveness. I acknowledge the harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, you called the truth. She was like, okay, you worked with the universe, you healed, and now you got this offer coming toward you, and somebody is sick, y'all, okay? Because you dropped this energy. It's like, okay, like I know you don't support me, cool, whatever. I heard, why you hating because you can't get in the club? Something about this. This is somebody possibly you went to the club with back then. This was somebody that you possibly, would go and party and drink with and stuff like this. Well, then you stop doing this, right? And it's like this person is real angry because that don't resonate with you anymore, right? Tell me about somebody being envious. They're in fear now, feeling guilty. This person in reverse here. Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody here could have water and fire in their chart. Yeah, this person is real upset, okay? Tell me here about this Queen of Wands in reverse. Because they wanted this Ace of Pentacles and this offer to come toward them by any means necessary. Now their foundation is in reverse. They don't know what to do. They're being Ten of Swords. I heard because they settled. Okay? This has nothing to do with you, collective. Somebody settled here. Okay? Tell me about worried. Because you got discipline, persevering, and somebody trying to blame you and they ain't resting. Empress, because you got a victory. There you are. Come on through, sis. I see you. You got good news coming. Can't be defeated. Okay? Unexpected income coming through. Hey, babies. Welcome. See, because you ain't a pleasure seeker. This could be somebody's very promiscuous as well, okay? This is somebody out here, okay? I don't know why I just heard body count on 10,000. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, y'all. Listen, and somebody could be saying that you're promiscuous and this is what you was doing and blah, 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 right? And you're sitting over here and you're like, hold up, what now? Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody is cold and calculated here, okay? Tell me about failure and you didn't let your pride get in the way and somebody's painting this picture like you're a failure. You went in hermit mode on their ass. Focused on your success. And now somebody ain't got no power over the situation here. Ooh, tell me here about regret. You stay balanced. There ain't no love. Tapped into your inner child. Focus on your purpose. And somebody here was saying something about your health. Oh, somebody could have been saying that you was sick because you was promiscuous. But this is actually them. Okay, y'all stay with me. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's some communication here, okay? Yeah. Somebody was seduced by this Knight of Cups here, okay? And now there's a fight about a lover here. Because somebody dressed something up and gave somebody a fishy cup. Now somebody here possibly at the doctor saying, whoa, hold on, what just happened here? Okay? And you possibly ain't been around somebody in a very, very long time. And you're like, how does that have anything to do with me? I don't know what's going on here. This could be somebody's family too, going around saying something. A sister, a aunt, a mother, a friend. Tell me about accepting things and moving on and not being tied up. Karmic family, you accepted this shit. What did I say about somebody karmic family? Man, listen, they'll be saying anything. And the whole time they talking about you doing this and having this, it's their status, right? You're over here, you're like, what? Yeah, they do. Tell me about showing gratitude. Somebody was laughing at you and you ended the situation and walked off. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. Taking a leap of faith and getting the cherry and rolling the fuck out. Listen now. Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, collective, a lot of these people don't understand that at a period of time when something was going on, divine feminine, divine masculine was celibate. Okay. Then you maybe got with somebody, but then it's like, okay, you're with this person. So you ain't had no sexual partners, in this amount of time. So it's like, what do you mean? Because I know where my little kitty cat and my little dang done been. Okay, like what's going on here? Like I know the track record. What's happening? And somebody here after they left, they went and got themselves in a situation. Okay, family, lover, friends here, and now somebody's saying, well, oh, such and such, this, and this. Yeah, you know what's so crazy about this energy coming out is I was just talking to a family member, and she was telling me that one of her siblings was saying this about her. Y'all, and it's so crazy. I'm like, okay, here's the energy. Mm-hmm. And y'all want to know why? Because that family member was sleeping with her ex-husband. Yeah, let's talk about it. Y'all remember how I said there's a family member sleeping with somebody's ex-husband or ex-partner? Y'all, literally. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I was just reading on this energy the other day and like, hold on, what? And yes, this family member's like, yeah, such and such said. I was like, wow. And y'all, literally, this family member hadn't been with this ex in like 30 plus years. Y'all stay with me, okay? Y'all want to talk about the Scorpio full moon? It's deep, it's intense. And it's like, now this family member is over here, like, man, shut your ass up. I know better. Like, I ain't been over there and I ain't done this, and this. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You said stepmother, sister, and okay, stepmom and sister. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. It's just strange because there were certain things, okay, dynamics that happened in my family. Like my aunt divorced her ex, right, husband. Well, years later, her sister, which is my other aunt, was sleeping around with him secretly, and then all of a sudden they act like that she didn't know what was going on, right? I'm like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is, yeah. She moved up there to the town and they all moved and then they moved and then they all moved in together. Yeah. Okay, what's going on here? Because I remember when we went to a funeral service for one of the family members, I seen them two together, y'all. And I'm standing here and dazed and confused, like, okay, that used to be my aunt's ex-husband. Why is he here with her sister? Like, what? I'm like, this is something is just not right here. Okay. Somebody's not getting a new beginning and they're upset because somebody's in their Queen of Pentacles energy. They got this offer coming and everybody knows the truth. Okay, so what is the three numbers that are steady popping up? Okay. Because, like, if you're seeing 333, that could be spirit sending you a message saying there's a third party. Okay. That could be very, very significant. And then my dog's out there barking. And see, y'all, third parties don't mean that somebody could be cheating. That third party could be 1010. That is growth. That's a completion of a cycle. Right? So that's letting spirit let you know, like, there's a tower, there's an ending, there's a cycle that's ending, right? Um mm, Hold on one second. Let me. I was like, I know I ain't tripping. See, something is right there in front of somebody. Okay, you said I've been seeing 333 and a lot of 1010. So there could be an ending with a third party, family, lovers, friends, belief systems. You know, what is it that's going on in your own life, in your own situation, right? Where you're seeing these numbers and, you know, maybe you don't believe in this, right? You're like, why do I keep seeing this number, VG? It keeps coming up because spirit keeps warning you there's a third party in the background that could be trying to sabotage something, family, lover, or friends. See, and if you're seeing them ones, okay, that's intuition. You said 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on one second. 1010 is growth, okay? That's letting you know that's endings, your growth, paying attention to this. Hold on one second. I'm gonna give you the see, and then also if you're seeing triple, 1111 is intuition, and then 111, 111 is destiny. They're letting you know whatever's going on, this is destined to happen because it's connected to your destiny. Look, 333, potential. And they're letting you know this is you have this, but you got to step into that higher self, different thinking, different perspective as well. Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Persistence. Take a step to stay in alignment. That's exactly right. Alignment. So you are aligning with your soul's journey to reap rewards. Okay. And you just stay persistent with whatever you're doing here. Determination, consistency is very, very important, especially with your goals and whatever you're trying to do here. Duality 1212. I fully embrace who I am and allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality within me. That's balancing out that divine feminine, divine masculine energy as well. Because you got to remember, when you're in your divine masculine energy, you're getting to your bag, right? When you're in your divine feminine energy, that's you feeling your emotions and balancing those out. So you are finding that duality within both of them energies, right? So now the energy, your money's flowing good, but then also you're feeling your emotions, but you're not internalizing them. Does that make sense? Because sometimes you can internalize so much stuff. Have you ever like heard a therapist say like I had to quit being a therapist because I would internalize everybody's problems? Then they would take it on, right? Because they didn't know how to transmute the energy. That's why like some people cannot do certain jobs when it comes to like counseling, being that teacher, being the problem solver, because they don't know how to transmute the energy. Once you learn how to do that and master it, you got to know, especially for my empaths out there, you might find yourself like always somebody emotionally dumping things on you. Or people walk up and they start telling you their life story and things like this. And you're like, VG, why are they attracted to me? Because it's your light. And they need somebody just to listen, just to be there. But you got to learn how to transmute that energy and understand that it's not yours. Don't internalize what they're telling you. Just listen, right? Y'all, my cone incense keeps going out. It does not want to burn. Somebody wants. Why do I feel like somebody was on their spiritual path here and they got off of it? Okay. And now somebody wants to get back on and somebody's done too much. Somebody went to the dark side and they can't come back. Does that make sense? Like somebody's stuck here. Did somebody get stuck in a portal? Did somebody get stuck? Because now somebody here is spiritually blocked. Because somebody, y'all, what did I tell y'all? Somebody's playing both sides here. Like, oh yeah, I'm really spiritual and I do this and I do that. But then as soon as the crowd's gone, the cameras clicked off, like it's something totally different. Okay. Tell me about somebody, because somebody is in with an occult over here. Okay, something about this. They're trying to cover up something. Okay, they're trying to just keep the peace, and it's like, we know better. Something ain't right. Because it's like somebody here will go back to Karmic City, and whenever they come back, you can smell the stench on them. You can smell the energy, and it's like, did somebody go back and screw their ex, and now they got something, and they're trying to cover this up? And now somebody's trying to avoid this news from coming out, and they're trying to avoid this tower, and somebody here is disappointed. The devil. I heard just because it looks good don't mean it's good for your health. And y'all know the health card come out. So there could be a Queen of Cups in reverse and a Queen of Swords in reverse that was sleeping with somebody's ex. Y'all, here is this damn bird back with a stick, okay? The bird is over here building a nest in the bush for the babies. This is just so damn awesome. He's going down in the bush to go and build because they're having babies. Somebody had a baby, or they're having babies, and somebody was nesting and building. Thank you, Spirit. Or somebody about to find out they're having a baby, okay? That could be very significant. And somebody's pissed. Somebody manifesting a baby as well, okay? And somebody's fixing to be pissed when they find out that somebody here is fixing to have a baby with somebody else because they wanted this. Somebody wasn't there's look, temperance in reverse. Somebody's trying to dominate a situation, possibly with a King of Swords, okay, and trying to celebrate with this person, and there was a change, and somebody could have walked off. Tell me about this King of Swords. He's playing chess, not checkers either. Possibly with a Queen of Swords in reverse and a Queen of Cups in reverse. That could be family, friends, ex-lovers, whatever. And now these people spiritually blocked. They can't move to calmer waters. They can't be an interference. Okay, because somebody's awakened and somebody having strength. Fatalities in reverse and somebody on top of their Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I heard, bitch, go back to the carnival. Somebody's beloved ancestors here is they cuss like a sailor. Like they don't give a shit. Okay, they're knocking chairs over. They're knocking bitches upside the head here. They really don't care. Okay, about anybody's feelings in a situation. Seven of Cups in reverse, and somebody here don't have no options here. Okay. Y'all, I'm telling you, hell, somebody's worried, man. Listen now. There's another motorcycle. Somebody could ride motorcycles, dirt bikes. Okay, something about cars could be very significant. Mm-hmm. You got the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody lied to somebody here that works in the Hierophant. Okay. That's going back to that energy. Somebody's lying how they got sick, what's been going on here, something about this. Like somebody just the diabetes is serious on this board here. Okay. Wow. Hey, love. Y'all let me know if you need a mini read, okay? Oh, wow. Yes. Motorcycles scare me. Somebody here is upset because you're not in this Five of Pentacles energy, okay? And you getting your flowers this lifetime. And they've been causing illusions since you was a child. And you moved the fuck on away from them, okay? Something about a motorcycle gang could be significant too, okay? Somebody could be looking into something here. Somebody, yeah, your people, they could be involved to a motorcycle gang. Yeah. Key to freedom. Divine intervention. Because there was some fishy shit going on back then. Your family, okay. Divine masculine. And then good looks on your side. Mm-hmm. And there's a huge fight behind the scenes because you anchored something down. Yeah, you anchored something down here. There's a message coming through here. And this karmic woman, she's stressed. She don't know what to do. Look at her. She's sick. Y'all, whoever this could be a masculine energy too. Look at the circles under her eyes. Y'all listen. Like yeah, something about this. Somebody's sick, child. This fox ass energy. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a storm warning. And y'all, we got a storm coming. It's like the calm before the storm. The wind is going out there. Two of Cups in reverse. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'm taking this karmic man and karmic woman. Look at both of them. Child, they look like that there's something going on. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to stay over there. Cause listen now, you looking kind of rough, okay? You looking kind of sickly. Like God complex, okay? Somebody don't believe in the most high. They think that God ain't gonna step in and he did. Yeah. And now somebody got obstacles and delays. Thank you, son. I love you. Y'all, that's my nephew. He's confirmation. See, making your decisions and being careful. Severe thunderstorm warning. Okay. Divine feminine. That kept you up out of a lot of shit. Collective, I'm gonna tell you something. And I've always said this. My intuition has saved my life in certain situations, even before y'all. I really stepped on my spiritual path. I would just always go with my gut feeling, like, and it was like every time I would go with my gut feeling, soon as I removed myself, there took me and my kids up out of places or whatever, something would happen. Okay, but it was like spirit and God is there. My beloved ancestors was there saying, "Now go." So whenever I was told to go, I would just go. Right? Yeah. So it's like, okay, that shit's making sense now. Like, and I didn't realize it back then, but yeah. Very interesting energy here. Somebody here, y'all. Okay, and then let's go back to this friend. Did somebody's person, okay, or their friend sleep with somebody here and they got something from the friend? And now this is coming to light here, okay? You said Cherokee. You said you're from Los Angeles, California? Yeah, I got you. Just you want to do a reading? We can tap in and see what your beloved ancestors need you to know. But yeah, something about this friendship, y'all. You could have called judgment. It could have been an air sign friend. It could have been a water sign friend. It could have been a fire sign friend. Okay, just take it where it resonates. But when you left out of a situation, you didn't know somebody was sleeping with one of these people or all three of these people. Okay, divine feminine, divine masculine. You didn't know, and there was a promiscuous situation going on here. You exited the building and got the hell on somewhere. Okay, and yeah. And say years later you bumped into somebody and you seen how sickly somebody looked and you're like, are you okay? Like what's going, y'all, when somebody's health just declined like something serious and somebody's watching and they're looking at you and they're like, you're glowing, like you look so much younger. Something about this, y'all pay attention. I'm gonna be honest with you, you need to be careful who you getting advice from. Because I feel like you got somebody misleading you. You also want to be talking to your beloved ancestors and not ancestors, okay? Because you know that the ancestors, some of them has plot plan and strategizing because they have unfinished business here on the physical. Okay? Yeah. You want to be careful. Because all of our ancestors wasn't good people on the physical, right? So you want to be careful. That's why we always say study, and yeah, you want to definitely, but you got to be careful who you get advice from too, because some of these people are misleading and doing certain things, and they ain't telling you the consequences of your actions. That's like somebody tells you, "Well, I can do a love spell and I can bring him back." No, the fuck they can't. Listen now, let me tell you something. You gonna get so much karma when that man comes back in to your life, or that woman comes back into your life. It's gonna be so much drama. Then it possibly was it's gonna turn violent, domestic, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize that, because of the simple fact you're breaking somebody's free will to come and be with you whenever you're not allowed to do that, right? Yeah. That is the message from them. You need to be careful who you're getting advice from. Confirmation. You need to be careful who, because somebody could be giving you. This could be past, present, or future. There's something here you need to be careful with. Okay, because somebody ain't for you. I'm gonna be honest, sis. And I feel like you staying in an unrequited love situation, and it's like yeah, it's not good. Let's see, many attempts on my life. Okay, yeah. What's up, Rogers? Shane. He said today I'm getting advice from you. You've been sitting in the background for a while. Hey, Miss Jones, what's going on, babies? I'll be honest, I don't like that energy, and I'm not tapping into it. Mm-mm. And Spirit saying, if you're smart, you'll stay far, far away. If you want to go deeper, we can do a personal reading, dear. But yeah, that's the advice I got for you. Yeah. Okay, Shane Rogers, what's going on? Should you go where? I heard no. I don't know where you're trying to go, because it's going to take you backwards. Okay? Y'all can send over a donation to my Cash App or my PayPal. Okay, I got y'all. But yeah, you want to, yeah. You want to be careful. There is an energy in this chat here. Listen, all I'm saying is you think you're being slick, but you're not. Okay? Because see, you laughing and you think everything's funny. And what's up, babies? You feel it too, babe? See, you laughing and you think something's funny, but this next tower here ain't gonna be funny, okay? Cause some folks finna be taken to the upper room, and it and ain't nobody gonna be laughing. I don't know what that's about, okay? And there could be some people up there in the upper room that's laughing about what's about to happen here, because they're like, oh, okay, you back again. You back again. Oh, you think it's funny. You think this. You see some of y'all too deep in the matrix. Y'all ain't seen. That's what I was saying in that one reading. I was like, this is spiritual. So a lot of people weren't gonna understand when I say the spiritual court, because everything that you've done to cause spiritual warfare, okay, is manifesting here on the physical. And folks is not realizing that. Why do you think people got penitentiary sentences? Why do you think people got they're being unalived? Why do you think people are going to the upper room? Why do you think people are being put on t-shirts? Okay, I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of things that people they're not paying attention to. Financial losses. There's not, like, I'm telling you, life just crumbling. People's not paying attention because whatever spiritual warfare that you cause for somebody else, it's literally manifesting in others. It's like, yes, exactly. And now people in a spiritual court, okay, I'll use this example. Say somebody's been attacking you since you was a child, right? Your spiritual counsel, which is your beloved ancestors, they got this file, okay? It's this file. They're walking in spiritual court because they're your spiritual counsel, and you're facing the accuser over here, right? Which is these people, places, things, whatever. They're sitting over here and y'all are laughing. Where's your spiritual counsel? Because you're standing over there by yourself. Because your spiritual counsel is over here with the collective. So now you're laughing, but the collective has got all your spiritual counsel too standing over there with them saying, yeah, I'm going to testify. Yeah, I seen them do this. I tried to warn them, but they didn't want to listen, Your Honor. Oh, confirmation. Child, I cannot make this up. And y'all be thinking this shit is funny, okay? And then here comes real court, okay? In the physical. Then y'all be shocked whenever the witness comes in and you're like, hold on, what just happened here? See what I'm saying? This already done happened in the spiritual court. Y'all just don't see it because y'all are in the matrix and you ain't paying attention. And now here it is. We're in year 9. It's judgment year. Everything is being dismantled. You know, all of this stuff. And nobody's looking at the scales will be balanced. Okay. Nobody cares who you know in the justice system because they've been fired too. Nobody cares who your resources are because they're getting dismantled too. So everybody that you worked with is in that file that is now your beloved ancestors. Is like, oh, listen, we got this for you. Y'all, yesterday, I think there was a story about a man, okay? He was already on death row, but the DNA evidence come back of a cold case of 30 years ago. Of some little girls that he killed. Oh, okay. So while you're sitting back there laughing, 3 of you left. So while you're sitting back there laughing, that's all I'm saying. Everything is being dug up. And that could be metaphorically speaking or physically speaking. Shit's being dug up here, and you're not going to be able to run from whatever has happened here. Okay? So I'm just wanting the people in the back while you're sitting there laughing and you think everything's a game. It ain't no game. I'm telling you. Because spirit is here to collect. And y'all have never heard me say that. Ooh, okay. Lisa, I don't know what line somebody crossed here, collective, but baby, I would not want to be you because, listen, this ain't good. Somebody here has crossed too many lines. And somebody's beloved ancestor / counsel is walking in the courtroom with so much evidence here spiritually, and it's manifesting on the physical. Okay. Hey, Auntie Kim, I'm going to call you. We got some great news. Queen of Cups in reverse. Y'all, I'm telling you, there is somebody here is about to get a message because this Queen of Cups in reverse. I don't know who the fuck this is. Excuse me. Keeps coming out, okay? But she about to be just like this, or he's about to be just like this. Walking in an orange suit, getting those silver bracelets, okay? And somebody here getting a great message. There might even be a journalist that hit you up and wants to hear your story about what somebody done here. Literally about somebody's actions and what they have done. They want to know your story. Look at there. See that? That journalist coming. They might even offer you a teaching job. You might even get offered some kind of job here as well. And they may want you to tell your story. So you know what? Because guess what? You was the catalyst for this. Because all this foul over here, since you was a child, what somebody been doing to you, and they thought nobody ever was gonna know, but Spirit been collecting evidence this whole time. Then they lost their spiritual back, and now their people coming in with boxes and boxes and boxes of evidence. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. You better make sure you're on the right side of things, because child, the way this energy set up, I'm just gonna sit here and mind my business stuff. Cause see, everybody be laughing. Everybody 6'4", that's a 10. You know how to count? Somebody here might be getting 10 years. Somebody here might be getting 64 years. Somebody here might be getting 44 years. Somebody might be born in 64 or 1944. Yeah. They finna hand somebody so much time, they ain't gonna know what to do. Okay? Because remember what I said, spiritual court happens before physical court. And now folks are sitting here saying, hold on, what just happened here? Oh, wow. Because see, somebody here is educating themselves about tarot and about astrology and everything else. Keep thinking it's a game. You see, look, confirmation, the trolls is always confirmations, right? You want to come in and say it ain't real. Well, look at year 9 and look at everything being dismantled. Oh, okay. Ain't y'all out here crying about what's happening? Everything's being dismantled. Everything got to be dismantled for justice to happen. And that's why you got people here getting their silver bracelets here, okay, because of what's been going on here. Journalists getting the stories, they're the ones putting this out. You got teachers out here with the knowledge. Oh, okay, y'all didn't use your intuition, okay, and y'all didn't want to go to therapy. This is a therapist card. Somebody here felt like they didn't need therapy. They don't need nothing. Well, now this is what they going right there. Yeah. Stop being afraid to say that you got something going on. Stop being afraid to admit that you got some issues. It's okay to go to therapy. It's okay to get clean. It's okay to do what you need to do. And some people here, okay, I'll say this. Some people here had to be set down, and now they changed their life, and now everybody's mad because now the journalist wants to talk to them and say, can you tell me why you ended up there? Can you tell me what caused this cycle for you? And now somebody's upset because they want to hear your story. Okay, he went to jail. What about it? And let's get to the meat and the potatoes of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people want to downgrade and be like, oh, I've never been there. Oh, you're about to go? You're about to go? See, don't never say never, because that shoe can be put on the other foot here. And that's what somebody don't realize here. And they have been laughing, and they think that something's funny here. What's funny? Because you never know. You could be sitting at a table with a bunch of Judases that's setting your ass up, and then you sitting there, and that could have been exactly what happened to somebody. And they're like, well, you know, my family called me and told me that they needed me to come over, blah, blah, blah. When I got there, shit hit the fan, and that person was already laying there dead. And then they try to say that I done it. Okay, that could be somebody's story. Somebody here could literally be in prison for a murder that they did not commit. Okay, just go with the energy. You see what I'm saying? And now this is coming out, and there's a Queen of Cups in reverse over here, and she's like, oh, no, that's not how this happened. No, that's this, blah, blah, blah. But this is the fact of the matter, y'all. Y'all know how many times that this happens because somebody has a resource, or they they're part of a good old boy system, or they mom and daddy, or somebody over here signing a check. There is somebody here who has never been put in cuffs that's about to go for a very long time. Because what did I say about that father figure? The father figure with the car thought he was covering up something, but you know what they missed? They thought they was never going to find the body, but they're about to find the girl, and his DNA is on the girl. Because what do we say about spirits speaking from the grave? Shout, I can't make it up. And somebody's sitting over here and they're worried. Okay, this could even be a mother figure. They try to cover something up. Okay, for a son. That card fell up under my desk. That means that she's covering something up. She possibly over here is trying to keep him from going to Judgment Day, to whatever this is. Okay, y'all just stay with me. Somebody's beloved ancestors is pissed. They're like, you know how much evidence we got on all y'all? Do you know how much we have? Because spiritual court, you was already found guilty. Now it's manifesting on physical power. Somebody took a leap of faith and flexed their power on a empress here, okay? While she was over here minding her business, creating, okay? And they wanted to hide some shit here. And now somebody's disappointed because guess what? Everybody's like, how did they find that? What are you talking about? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Y'all remember how I said something about the storms and the construction that's being done? Y'all know how much shit's being unearthed? Because somebody here was paid, and there is confirmation with communication that's coming through about what happened here. And somebody here could be having dinner. I heard Friday, and Shell, guess what? Somebody saying, you know, they're over there digging up that land, like they sold that whole community. They sold the whole property. What are we going to do? That's where they're going to find this girl at. And somebody's DNA is about to be found. But somebody's daddy tried to get rid of the vehicle that this person was seen picking this girl up in. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I got to go smoke on that. Listen now. And this Queen of Cups in reverse, she nervous as hell. Whoever this is. And what was I saying about a motorcycle? This man, he could ride motorcycles. All of a sudden he popped up, and I'm seeing the color yellow. He popped up with a yellow motorcycle after the fact. After they got rid of the car, this person could have popped up with a motorcycle. That could be very significant. Because I'm seeing a lot of yellow, okay? And now somebody's going to dinner, and they could be going to dinner with somebody and saying, okay, you know, they're doing this, this, okay? And somebody's like, well, I got a resource over here, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, okay, why am I picking up a construction company? Somebody had a resource with a construction company. Something happened and they lost the contract, and now somebody's freaking out because they're like, whoa, wait a minute. What you mean they lost the contract? And now somebody's freaking out about some shit because whoever their resource was, Spirit got they got fired from the whole contract. So they can't cover something up here. Ooh, child, this and y'all done got, this is getting juicy. Okay. This is getting juicy because y'all really thought that y'all covered some shit up. And it ain't good. And see, y'all, collective. I'm gonna tell you something. These folks ain't ready for these towers to smack them. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, y'all. Let me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna step out and smoke real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank y'all so much for your patience. Y'all, I'm getting so many downloads today. I don't know if y'all got the same thing going on, but y'all, the waters is deep. Okay, that's why I just kept posting messages. You might get a few more. Okay. Um, I heard shocking news. Like whatever this is, and whoever tried to cover some shit up or whatever the case may be, collective, it's finna be some shocking news that comes out, and the whole world's finna be like, "Whoa, hold on, yeah, y'all." I'm telling you. Hey guys, I'm back. Thank you for everybody's patience. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so the number 6 could be significant. The number 3 could be significant. June or March. Somebody could be born June the 3rd. Okay, this person's getting some bad news. Okay, this could be somebody that's been hacking. There's an ending to a situation. They're not getting a new beginning, and you're still being recognized with your craft, your creativity here. Okay, somebody here is about to send you some abundance because what they're doing here as well, and that's the truth. It's about to be a change, a financial change. There it is. There's that offer coming. That money coming in. Love. High priestess. Okay. This could be love and money. And y'all, listen, this is just so precious. These two birds is over here building the nest. You got one sitting on top of the line right there watching while the other one, they're taking turns, okay? They're taking turns to build. That could be very significant, high priestess, okay? Yeah, fatalities in reverse. Yeah. Because somebody wanted you to take this fishy cup and you took your power back, okay? And now somebody's trying to act like they got peace, but they don't because you got your ace of cups. Mm-hmm. The opportunist, trying to have strength, heartbroken because you've awakened to whatever was going on here. Somebody can't be an interference. Why is somebody calling you ET Collective? ET phone home, okay? Somebody's looking like you are not you're not from here, okay? They're like, what's going on, okay? You could be a star seed. You could have Aquarius highly aspected in your chart, and somebody's like, man, Lisa, they ain't from here. Something is weird about them. Because Aquarius represents future, right? And you could know a lot of things about the future. And the door is closing on things, and you could have spoke on this. And now this could be like their this is like there is a door closing here with a love relationship and somebody's income, and it's like they're getting this bad news, and it's like, oh, hold on, what's happening here? Okay, somebody here could have hacked into a financial institution. Okay, you said DNA is not located, Pisces moon. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all, I'm telling you. Ooh, I just got cold. Like, whew. Also, too, y'all, I'm getting a message. Oh, my crown chakra is going crazy. Somebody could have tapped into your energy and spirit got them by the throat. That's that spiritual chokehold they got somebody in. Because somebody want to keep on tapping into your energy, and now they are in a spiritual chokehold and they don't know what to do. Okay, that can be very significant. And it's like, what is going on here? Like, this is crazy. Yeah. Soul craft. Because somebody wanted to take your soul. or somebody want to take your soulmate, okay? And you stand in your authentic truth, and this is why your soulmate wants to be with you, okay? Because you have insight and you stay focused and you're grounded. You could be saying your soulmate's name somewhere, okay? As well, going through your transformation. What was I saying, y'all? Listen now. About them contracts being canceled. Visualization. You already know because you visualize things and you already know. Your visions are very clear. And they're like, oh, they're an alien. They're ET phone home. They're this, they're that. Channeler. You could be a channeler, a light being. Y'all, I'm telling you. Somebody ain't never seen something like this, okay? Because you let their ass go and you started really tapping in. You see how you looking at the earth? Pay attention now. Connected. You're connected to certain planets, stars, okay? All of this stuff. That's a star seed. You are connected to something here, and somebody's scared to death of this, and they're like, This is why somebody won't come near you. Also, because you're connected like that. Somebody could be 60, 58, or born on them years. Awakening. Because everybody you encounter, you awaken them. Because it's like that light that you carry being that star seed, okay? All right, let me get my other deck out here. Tell me about the star seed spirit. Child, I can't make this shit up. The universe. Metatron, wholeness. You carry the secret key, the code to the universe, and somebody's sitting here. Look, ships of light. Beam up your vibration, open to star family. What did I tell y'all? I can't make it up. Listen now. And somebody's like, oh, they think that they're this and they're that. And you're like, now, if you've seen shit where I've been, if you've ever been on that ship of light, then you would know better. A lot of people who has experienced a life and death situation. I could be talking to you, right? You possibly, died for 2 minutes, or, in a coma, or there was a life death experience that happened to you. And when you come back, your life had changed. Everything was totally different because of what you've seen on the other side. And y'all know people tell stories like this all the time, right? And somebody's like, oh man, what's going on here? Yeah. Raising of the Palladian frequency, secret bonds, healing, clearing space of higher energies. Family of light, signs, guidance, ignite, and ancient wisdom. And you come back with some kind of ancient wisdom and you ain't been the same, right? You ain't been the same. It's like, it is what it is. You come back as a sister, friend, teacher of infinite universal love. And then you got the fire of transformation, radical purification, violet flame, surrendering. Yeah. And then you got star children. No veils, psychic, different cosmic inspiration and light. Divine feminine. You just see things that other people can't see. And of course, that makes you different, okay? That just makes you prime, baby. Okay, listen. They just don't understand. And what people don't understand, they always deem is like, oh, she's a demon, he's a demon, and da 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 da. But they don't know what you're saying on the other side whenever you went there. Okay. Yeah. And that's why I was saying in the beginning, somebody is scared of you because they are not sure what it is, all that you have seen. Okay. Elders, spiritual mentoring, stability, wisdom, experience, and counsel. What did I tell y'all? Your beloved ancestors, you could have met them on the other side, and your spiritual counsel sitting there saying, what are you doing? You got to go back. You have an assignment. And when you come back, you started fulfilling your assignment, and everybody around you looking like, hold up, what's going on with such and such? because you had an assignment, because the elders pulled up on your ass while you was trying to go on over here. Yeah, something about this. Or did somebody try to send you to the upper room and your ass made it through and you come back? And when you come back, they didn't understand that you was assigned to them to be somebody's karma. Whoo, this is deep, y'all. This is deep. This is deep. Okay, you was assigned to be somebody's karma here because somebody tried to send you to the upper room and they couldn't. And when you made it through whatever catastrophic event happened here, now say somebody, this has been like somebody's mission this whole time, right? And they keep trying to send your ass to the upper room. Then the hospital calls. They're like, oh, they come out of the coma. Oh, they're good. They made it through surgery. And like somebody's like, what? Like, how did they? And every time that somebody has done this, the elders has met you there and said, Divine Feminine, what are you doing? Listen, you got to pay attention to your intuition. Okay? Yeah. Now there's no veil. Now you are the cosmic inspiration and light. Okay? And it's like, okay. What Nicki Minaj say? You can't get rid of me, bitch. You can't get rid of me. And somebody's over here like, what just happened here? This is not working out. We did this, and this, and this, and it's not working out. So somebody tried to tap into your psyche, into your crown chakra, and now their ass is in a spiritual chokehold, and now they don't know what to do, okay? Because I feel like spirit got them in a chokehold, and it's like playing the movie of everything they done to you. And now somebody's in purgatory, okay? And they're over here and they're like, oh my gosh, oh, they know, because somebody was trying to tap into your psyche and they didn't know what was going on. It's okay. You're not stupid. Listen now. You just had a lot of karmic energies around you trying to stop you from waking up, right? Everybody ain't going to understand even what I'm talking about right now. That's why a lot of people left, because they're like, VG, what are you talking about? Because I'm on another timeline. That's why. Because there's a lot of people that's not ready to come to this timeline. They don't get it that them life and death experiences, you met your elders and they was like, what's going on? What do you do? Listen, you need to start paying more attention. Yeah. And see, that's why y'all here. You see what I'm saying? That's why everybody else left. And it's like 7 versus 1. That's them 7 family members. So there could be 7 family members over here, okay? And they're trying to do this, this, and this. And you're looking and you're like, okay, that you realize that ain't going to work, okay? Because now when I come back this time, shit, now I know what's going on, right? Because spirit could have handed you the file and said, I need you to go through that. Because y'all, that's what I explained it. I know this sounds really weird, but it's like when I go to sleep, I go to my spiritual office and I get a file. And then I come and then I wake back up and I come and I bring you the file, whatever the message is, right? What is it that I found out that you need to know? That's how I look at my job, right? So then sometimes I don't make it to my desk because I get pulled out to the field. Because some of y'all don't realize, but y'all are fighting a spiritual warfare, and y'all be like, where's VG at? Where's she at? And then y'all summons my ass, and I come over there, and then I be showing up, and then we fight the war together, right? Like the other night, the other morning, I woke up, whole side of my face, everything, y'all. I felt like I got the shit whooped out of me, okay? I'm like, man, shit, what happened? My head was hurting, my eye was hurting, my jaw was hurting. Y'all, listen now. I got effed up, right? But apparently, I won the battle, okay? I might have come out with a little soreness, but yeah. So it's like whenever I go to sleep, you know, they say when you go to sleep, you start doing your spiritual work. So it's like, you ever wake up, like, if you felt like you never was asleep because it's like that was the day for battle and you had to go, and that's how I felt the other day. And I'm like, whew, that's like last night. And y'all tell me if y'all resonate with this. Me and my husband laying in bed. We're both yawning. We're tired. But physically, we cannot go to sleep. And it was like, we wanted to go to sleep, but physically, like, did that make sense? Y'all, it was very strange. I'm like, okay. And then finally, we went to sleep at some point. Look, star connection, y'all. What am I telling y'all? Listen now, indigo child. You could be a part of the native tribes, okay? And they coming to get you and saying, here's your assignment. Get to work. Like, this is what you need to be doing over here. Inspiration, heart, action, passion, communities, right? Then you got guidance from the stars, galactic self, unfiltered fields. Your ass going to sleep, going back to your planet, getting your assignment, coming back, and helping the community. That's what you're supposed to be doing, right? Age of Aquarius. Yeah. Manifesting. Know yourself. Meditate. Who am I? Veil is lifted. Opening. Surrender. Surrender all of this shit. What I tell y'all about somebody getting stuck in a portal and playing around. Somebody got stuck in a portal and now they can't get out. They're over here and they're like, where the fuck am I? Like, their whole reality might be like flipped upside down right now. They're like, hold up, this is crazy. Like, yeah, because somebody got stuck in a portal. Manifesting, co-creating, gratitude, divine alchemy, joyful visions, awakening, DNA activation. Y'all, 420 could be significant. 420, y'all know what happened, okay, on Easter. That higher Christ consciousness, you could have had that Kundalini awakening, and you're over here and you're like, VG, I feel so different. That's why, because you had a DNA activation, because you surrendered everything. You know who yourself is. And now you done stepped in that 420 portal, okay? And you're manifesting. And it's like, whoa. Do you see how you was born on that day? That's a portal. You was born on the 420 portal. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Divine masculine. I can be talking to your ass. You're over here and you like, VG, I don't know what I'm saying, but I feel like I'm going crazy. Embrace it. Thank you. But it's like, embrace this, because these are changes. This is shit that you needed to see. Yeah, we don't want to see things for what they are. We want to see them how they was like, somebody want to paint that picture, right, for you. And it's like, nah, hold on. I don't like that color right there. I don't want this. I don't want this and this and this. Somebody took the paintbrush and tried to literally paint your story for you. And it's like, nah, that ain't how this works. Whoo-wee. Yeah, I love these cards right here. Shout out to Anna Maria. Anna Marie, she sent me this deck here. Okay, and it is so beautiful. And it explains a lot about like the other side and what you're really tapping into and what's like what this really means for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I was talking about the contracts, okay? You got a lot of people that is coming back in because the contract has been canceled. Family, lovers, friends, just take it where it resonates, okay? Uh-huh. And these people signed a contract and they were supposed to go with you. But what happened was on y'all's journey, they got distracted and had to go back to Karmic City for a reason. And now they're stuck. Well, now that Judgment Day and Spiritual Court is happening, your spiritual counsel and their spiritual counsel is over here with you saying, okay, these are the facts. Like they did A, B, C, or D, family, lover, friends. Okay, here's the file. This is what's going on. And that contract, now the judge done signed off and said, okay, contract voided. We're going to bring in a new contract. So now somebody sees you in a new contract. Say this right here on the physical. And now they're sitting over here and they're in despair. They don't know what to do, but they don't understand. They didn't fulfill their part of the contract. You did. You tried to take them with you. You tried to teach them. You tried to show them, right? Somebody didn't want to listen to this, and now their contract is ended. And it's like, now they're spiritually blocked. And then y'all know the rest. That's when they go and do their juju and do this and break your free will and something about a honey jar, somebody trying to sweeten you up. And you're like, no, No. Y'all see what I'm saying? I've been here an hour and 29 minutes. And somebody couldn't defeat you. Because you took the divine path and they were supposed to be with you holding your hand. And instead, they want to go hold somebody else's hand. And they want to go over here and sit at this other table because they seen how this table was filled with jewels and pinnacles and all of this other stuff. And everything looks like glitter ain't glam. You see what I'm saying? So they want to go over here and sit. Now they're looking and they're like, oh man, like look what they're building over there. The divine city is glowing. We need to get in over there. And our beloved ancestors and the archangels is standing there saying, no, you can't come through this gate. This community here is protected, right? Victory. Because see, we ain't pleasure seeking over here. You want to sit over there with the devil, okay, trying to be the game master here, and you thought that you had some shit figured out, but you didn't, and all you was doing was lying to yourself, okay? Because that ain't love over there. That's lies. That's deception. That's the moon card. Yeah, y'all want to keep hiding shit, right? Something about this. Y'all, hold on. I got to go get a jacket. It's freezing. Exactly. Access denied. Okay. See, you got the star card. You had to go heal, and now somebody's sitting over here after spiritual court's over, and they're like, so what's about to happen here? And they're like, okay, you got to come back for sentencing. Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, my birds is out here building this. That's right. And the birds out here still building the nest, watching. So I feel like that also is a representation of spirit watching you build your foundation, but also making sure that you have protection standing around you this whole time because you got so many people that's trying to attack it. Right? And also the birds is building this nest inside of the bush. So it's like spirit had you hidden while you was taking your little sticks back and building the nest, right? And now all of a sudden, what you created here, now the little baby bird's about to fly out of there, and they're seeing things here, right? And they're seeing how whatever you are fertility, thank you, spirit. Whatever you're birthing is about to fly out the nest. Okay. Something was cooking in the oven here. Hello, welcome. All right, let's hop into the mini reads. 2 questions for $10. What's going on, y'all? All right, yeah. Stay woke though. Pay attention. That's why I said don't be getting caught up in all this intense, wow, crazy energy. Let people fight themselves, okay? Because listen, a lot of these people, it's like, oh, I don't have demons, vision goddess. Yeah. We all have had a demon that we've had to overcome, right? So it's like, get it together, okay? Because you may not realize that demon has been following you from lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And first of all, you got to identify that demon. What is it? Yeah. Because y'all, sometimes that demon could be a person, or it could be a thing, or it could be a place. It could be a belief system. It could be an addiction of some sort. What demon is it that you need to address? Because it's called, that demon equals that generational curse. And people be like, oh, well, I don't have any demons. But as soon as they get off work, they got to go drink a box of wine. Yeah, you have a demon. It's called the alcohol spirit on you, right? Or gluttony. You eat your emotions. You're always eating. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, the audacity is at all time high. Let me just tell you. Chill. You be like, what just happened here? Yeah. The audacity is high. And then there's the thunder. Don't roll up, okay? Don't do that. Especially on my Auntie Kim like that. Don't do that, okay? Because it's going to be an inconvenience for you, okay? I'm just saying. It's okay for me to cry whenever I need to. Yeah, express your emotions. You probably need a good cry, okay? I will not compare myself to others. That's exactly right. Because we're all on a different assignment, okay? You pulled a different file from what I did whenever you went, right? And a different contract. So that's the thing, is what people need to understand. You never know what somebody's assignment was whenever they pulled that file, right? I am becoming a better person every day. I will heal and move on. Okay, these are some good affirmations. Yeah. You are energy. You are magic. So what are you putting your energy into, and what are you creating? Good things, or is it chaos? Are you focusing your energy on building your garden, or are you focusing your energy on this here, right? You don't want to feed that entity, that demon. You don't want to feed it, right? You deserve love and compassion. I am ambitious and motivated. That's right. I am is a really good one for your daily affirmations. Identity and let's see. Identity and identify. Sorry, so something about identity could be significant. Identify and remove toxic people from around you. Yeah, very, very important. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Grand Rising. We don't welcome everybody, okay? Hold on. Let me backtrack that statement. So somebody here, listen, if you got a welcome mat, you need to get rid of it, because you're welcoming everybody in. You don't want to do that, okay? Yeah. Embrace change. Yeah, that's it. I am powerful and loved. My destiny will reveal itself in time. And now here we are, okay? Because your destiny will definitely call you every single day. It's going to get your attention somehow, some way, okay? Oh, child. You got to go clean some things up so that door can open up. My happiness is a choice I make. Quiet your mind. Real change starts from inside of you. Woo, child. Listen, that's a lot of things right there. And you see, it's all about you. Your identity. The change starts with you. your destiny, quiet your mind. Okay, it's your choice to be happy, it's your choice to heal. Okay, and that's just what it is. And it is okay for you to cry, because that's purging, and embrace these changes. The peace I seek resides within me. Yes. So how much is this situation? Is it costing you your peace, your joy, your happiness? Is there an imbalance somewhere, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, within something here? We got to look at it and we got to say, okay, let me work on this and this and this, because I got to find a balance, that duality between my feminine and my masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? So you can stay balanced within thyself. All right, so family, I love y'all. I'm about to hop off here. I got to get a shower and I got to get some food. I just want to send everybody some love, light, and healing. Y'all really, really pay attention to how you're feeling, okay? Because y'all know Pluto rules, Scorpio rules Pluto, okay? So that full moon is going to be, you probably going to be purging, snotty crying, really, really digging in and figuring out what it is that needs to be released. And that's a good thing, right? Journaling. You could be going back and looking at things that you wrote down, many years ago, right? Did you have a journal as a child? That's going to be very significant. Did you have a journal as a child and you have it put away somewhere, and maybe you need to go look back at that, because remember, that's your inner child. And that could also help you remember what happened back then as well. Something about that. All right, so family, I love y'all. I just want to send everybody some love, light, and healing. Thank you guys so much for the donations, booking readings, being here with me. Okay. Oh, showing gratitude. Man, y'all, listen. If it wasn't for you guys, this could not happen. Shout out to my subscribers and to the audience and to everybody. Even if you don't hit the like button, listen, you come, you watch, you're getting something, because you keep coming back. Okay. Next time, speak up and say, hey, VG, right? You don't have to sit in the background. I know a lot of people come, sit, and you're learning. It's okay. Listen, I want you to remember, there is no question that is stupid. It ain't. It's don't say that, right? Because how are you going to learn if you don't ask, right? Something about that. If you don't understand it, and if I can't tell you, I promise you, I'm gonna send you somebody that can, and we all gonna work it out together. Okay? Don't let somebody make you feel like you're an idiot. I feel like somebody tries to dumb somebody down here, and it's just kind of like, you do realize that I'm experiencing this here, right? Yeah. So something about this. You're gonna get through this though. And if you got somebody like that around you that always trying to dumb you down and make you feel less than, child, they got to go. Okay? They got to go. Because that's not somebody that you want around you. You want somebody who supports you. Exactly, Auntie Kim, and gives you your flowers. Listen now, it don't hurt to tell somebody, you never know what kind of day they having or what they going through. And then you want to go over here and rip them apart and mad because you see something on them that they have and that you want, and this. It's like, what is going on here? At least keep calm. Something about this, okay? All right, I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourself. Peace, love, and light.